And welcome back to Resident Evil.
Oh, we're back.
We've had a nice long rest.
We have a small hiatus, but we're back into the swing of it.
Yep, give you plenty of time to play the game for yourself.
Yes, so no spoilers in the comments.
All the spoilers.
I found out that the Game Grumps, one of the inspirations for us doing this, was playing this for Halloween. So I'm like, well, there's one series of Game Grumps I'm not watching.
Right.
Because I was afraid like they were going to start mentioning stuff, and I'm like, but I want to be surprised.
All the surprises. Well, here's a surprise for you. Look at this change in scenery.
There's always an underground warehouse or bunker of some kind.
And so, we have some more block pushing puzzles to do. Because, as you'll see here in just a minute, the place is flooded.
Oh, is this where Plant 42 is?
Yeah, sure, let's go with that. This is what
Okay.
Plant 42 is.
That's what I'm going to assume for the moment.
And so, we have to make a little land bridge. A little box bridge.
Well, you see, now I'm just curious what isn't in those crates that's letting them float.
It's like bubble wrap.
Oh, thank goodness, they're filled with life vests.
See, before Amazon, there was Umbrella. Umbrella was... Umbrella...
You know, that would make a lot of sense about how they made all their money.
Umbrella was a giant shipping company.
Before UPS, there was UMB. Oh man, because I honestly wondered, like, when these games were coming out and when the movies were coming out, it's like, oh, the Umbrella Corporation's behind everything. What do they do that allows them to have an entire military force under their command?
Well, Umbrella's a pharmaceutical.
Yeah, which makes sense, you know, when you look at a game like this and it's like, oh, they're, you know, in pharmaceuticals, so they're constantly testing new drugs and things went very, very wrong. You know, that makes sense. Then you get into the more extended stuff, and you get into the movies, and oh no.
Speaking of movies, have you seen Deep Blue Sea?
Oh no. Get Samuel Jackson away from there.
So we're gonna run away.
Oh yes, run very far, very fast.
Because we can't fight the thing.
Oh.
I mean, that took...
Why can't you be like Sharknado sharks and just like flail about aimlessly? No, you have to be determined sharks.
I'm actually gonna heal because those things take off all your health.
Yeah, you went from fine to danger.
Go, Jill. Go. And so now...
Why wasn't there a sign on the door that said, danger, sharks?
Danger, danger, danger. And so, we are fine for the moment. So we're gonna go down the ladder.
They could have done like the Walking Dead thing, and it's like, don't sharks open inside.
We're gonna pick up this little guy here, because the game knew that we were gonna take a hit.
This, dear children, is called game design. Something that is oddly lacking in today's games.
There's a decent amount of game design.
Ah, green herb.
Yep. And somehow I don't have any bullets, so...
Actually, wasn't the packing on that raccoon herb?
Yeah, yep. Because they're a pharmaceutical company.
Okay, now I just want to imagine a bunch of raccoons, like, chopping up herbs.
Yep. And so, hey, look.
Oh.
It's rule number 1 of survival horror. Always find
take
the map. Always find the map. Important map.
And the greatest part is, does not take up inventory space.
Nope. And so you want a clue for the next puzzle?
Yes. Caution in case of a drop in oil pressure control. Open valve number 1.
Open valve 1. Alright, that's important.
So if you come across valve 3, it's a trick.
Alright, so you ready to drain the tank?
Yes. Something appears to have gone wrong while the water was being drained. That seems pretty freaking obvious, honey.
Emergency.
Unknown source of pressure detected.
Yep, we know that lady.
Locking all doors
Really?
to achieve maximum safety.
Lock the doors. Okay.
Unknown source of pressure? Really?
Alright, so we want to release the safety. Yes, thank you. Because if you notice up in the top left,
Yes, critical 10%.
that if that reaches 100, we're donezo. We're donezo with the
Reaching
funzo.
30%
It's going to
of
flood and
pressure
we're dead.
threshold.
Uh-oh. So, oil pressure is terrible. So, remember what control we have to release?
Valve 1.
Release it, Jill, please. Which switch? 1.
1.
Alright.
Reaching 50%
Oh,
of
crap.
pressure threshold.
Uh-oh,
Activate
50%.
emergency drainage system
Yeah, we got plenty of
immediately.
time. Who we can release the safety?
Preferably.
Yes. Safety's released. And
Okay, it's going to give itself a concussion like that.
NFL doesn't think concussions are real.
Really? The NFL and the myth of concussions?
The myth of concussions. Alright. And so we closed it all up. So we're good to go.
Okay, the shark can now bang its head against steel and knock
Well.
itself out.
Well, yeah, the shark can do that if it wants to. We're actually going to drain the water.
Oh, we're going to suffocate it. Good.
The water has been completely drained, and that green light bathes us in nice, calm. It's calm time.
That is the color of accomplishment.
Yep. And so we needed to drain the tube, or the area, because we need to go further into the aquarium.
And now, much like with the zombies, we will light the sharks on fire
No, we're not gonna light the sharks on fire. We're gonna leave them to suffer.
to make sure that they can't come back later.
Hey, look, grenade
Oh,
rounds.
nice.
So somehow these grenade shells are fine,
What are
but
blue shells?
those are just grenade shells.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay.
And so everything else
Dynamite.
is soaked beyond use, except for those nice, happy grenade shells. And so, are you ready to point and laugh at the things that caused us so much grief?
Yes.
All right. Haha.
Ha ha ha.
All right. Now, importantly,
Oh, Peter. Oh,
importantly enough, we can't get too close because he's still grumpy. And look, there's the big one. There's Neptune.
oh, he is beat the hell up.
There's Neptune. And so we're gonna avoid little Neptune because Neptune is still grumpy.
Well, actually, if they would just, free float in water, they'd drown.
And we want the shiny.
Oh, what? Bad Neptune.
Oh, Neptune.
Bad King of the Seas.
Neptune, we're gonna give you a present. There you go. And let's pull the lever. Point and laugh at Neptune. Poseidon's Adventure.
Okay, the viewers can't really see the look of dismay that I have that we actually just roasted us up some fish sticks.
And so we're gonna take another key. Let's examine that key. Whoops.
Bashing his head in the glass, nothing. Not having a way to breathe, nothing. Zap the bitch.
Yep. And so now it's got the little twitches, and so we're gonna leave it alone.
That's right, we're gonna go the state of Texas up in here and flip the switch on him.
We're gonna leave him alone. All right. your buddy's dead, so we're gonna see you later. We're actually never gonna see you sharks ever again.
I was amazed to find out that sharks can drown.
How?
Apparently, their gills don't function like fishes, like a normal fish. Where a fish has a little balloon in their bodies that lets them just float there. Sharks don't.
They have to constantly be moving?
Yeah, they have to constantly be moving in order for their lungs to process the water.
Huh.
So if they free float, they drown.
Precious ammo.
Oh yes.
Precious
Magnum
ammo.
rounds. Those are even more precious.
Yep. And remember what we do with those, Cameron? They go directly in the item box.
Yep. The hand cannon must wait for its time.
Yep. Climb the ladder, and like all good survival horror,
Pick the...
a shortcut.
But, yeah, I was amazed to find that out. But it actually took me a moment to stop and think about, it's like, you know what? I have never seen a shark, like, not move. Like, when you go to the aquarium and stuff, or even in movies.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to climb up the ladder. Because we're done with down there for a while. We may or may not be back down there.
You never know with this place.
You never know. You never know.
But you know what? If all places to store your very agitated sharks, under the shack out back is definitely, quite possibly, the most sensible place.
I know that's where I keep my sharks. I keep my sharks out back in the shed.
Because, you know, you have the above-ground pool for the kids, and you have the below-ground pool for the sharks. I mean, that's just sensible.
It's smart. You've delegated everything. You've divided. You don't want to mix the kids and the sharks. That would add bad news. Umbrella might have to deal with a lawsuit after that.
Indeed.
No lawsuits after this.
I think suing is a little bit beyond this point.
Woof. You haven't seen anything yet. In Resident Evil 2, they destroy an entire city.
Yeah, I think suing is the last worry that they need to have.
That's on the Magnum.
As compared to.
All right, no Magnum ammo, so we're just the ones in the revolver, I guess. Yep. All right, but we are gonna combine that and. All right. Oops. We do actually want something else. We want to get the red book. Because we've got a little bit of reading to do. A little bit of reading. Yeah, We're going to have some downtime here in a little bit. So we're going to have a little ready read. Jill's going to read her book.
Okay. Jill is going to be the studious one that she is.
Well, we've already seen that Jill knows how to play music. That Jill's kind of the smarter of the two between Chris and Jill as your two playable characters.
Yeah, she's the thinker, planner. He's the brute force. Give me a gun or a club and I'll take care of it guy.
Yeah. He's a good soldier. He's a good soldier. No further use for the key. Yep, we're gonna discard it.
Yeah, well, if we have no other need for it.
No need. We may or may not have some more bees to deal with.
Oh, it's good to see Rube Goldberg got his start here.
More bees.
Seriously, what miracle grow did these bastards get into?
Well, that's the neat thing about the T-virus is that so far we have seen that thing, there's not a organism that thing hasn't affected. That I can't think of another virus in the animal kingdom or that occurs naturally that affects humans, sharks, plants, like pretty much everything organic.
Oh, so the sharks have the T-virus in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's why Neptune was the size of a frickin' megalodon.
Oh, I thought, like, he was just one of the
Nope.
giant sharks from, like, the Arctic.
No, those things are all infected with the T virus.
Well, that would explain his aggression.
And so, you ready to kill the bees?
Yes.
There you go. Kill all the bees.
Not much of a beat to it.
Nope. Kill all the bees. And we use that up, so we don't have any further use for that thing.
Well, so glad that was a one-off.
Yep. Well, that's the thing about this building here, is that there's a lot of one-off items. You know, all the keys usually just open up one door and then they're done for or whatnot. So. Yep, lab equipment we've never seen. However, I want that piece of lab equipment right there.
Yes.
That's an important piece of lab equipment. We didn't examine this body, but we can examine him if you want.
Oh, he had more than the
No. There might just be flavor text. No,
Oh.
no flavor text. Joe doesn't care about that guy.
He does look like he was stung once or twice.
We do want this key. Yay, another key. And a red herb. So I don't think I've gone over combining red herbs or combining herbs. But, so one green herb will fill 25% of your health. Two green herbs is about 50%. And a red and a green is a full heal.
Okay.
And so if you find the red herbs, you kind of want to keep the red herbs because they're good at combining. Sure, more ink ribbons.
Of course.
Because we're about to leave this room anyway. Is there anything in the bathroom? Always check the bathrooms.
Who knows? Maybe there's another dead person in this tub.
I think there's much more than a dead person. So,
Oh!
I
I think they have a poison ivy problem.
Poison ivy problem. Kudzu. It's all Vietnam's fault.
And do I see a shiny?
I don't know. There's something in the bathtub. Hey, a defensive dagger.
Always nice.
And so we are gonna do some little explores. And so,
Oh.
yep. And so a little bit further on ahead, we see that this room has a typewriter. And so it could mean that, hint, hint, boss might be coming up.
Yep.
And so do we want the white book? Yeah, we want the white book.
Organic chemistry lab experiment. The similarities in the cellular characteristics of the rapidly growing plant infected with the tyrant virus, oh, that's what T stands for,
Yep.
have been reported in previous papers. However, while repeating these experiments, an interesting new fact became clear. We learned that a chemical in the UMB family, UMB number 20, contains a compound that is toxic to the cells of the plant. We have given UMB number 20 a new name, Vijolt. If calculations prove correct, when Vijolt is applied directly to the root of the plant, the entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. The Vijolt can be made by simply mixing the VP and UMB chemicals in a specific ratio. However, extra care must be taken while handling these UMB chemicals. They have been known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. The characteristics of each UMB chemicals are as follows.
Blah, blah, blah. You don't
Indeed.
have to read all that. Alright, and so that is a little cluey clue. Alright, so there's a little space. So we want to use our, yeah, and we're going to see some Renaissance art.
Oh,
Yeah.
always nice.
We want to reorder the books. And so we have a little puzzle here. Yes, we want to continue reordering the books. Yes, and we should just have one more reorder. Yay! Oh, look.
And that's why you always sort your encyclopedias.
So you can open up secret doors.
Yep.
Now we could go in that door, and we would be fighting Plant 42.
Okay.
However, we want to solve it the smart way.
Yes.
Chris, if you're playing as Chris, goes through the door and he fights it. He doesn't have time to deal with chemistry.
Okay.
But Jill, we want to show off playing with chemistry.
Okay.
And so, in the next episode, we're going to have some fun with some chemistry.
Alrighty. Alright, till next time.
Goodbye.